Welcome back to the B&B Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the gripping drama unfolding on The Bold and the Beautiful for the upcoming episode airing on Monday, June 9, 2025. Fans of the iconic soap opera are in for an emotional roller coaster as secrets unravel, tensions soar, and unexpected alliances form in the wake of shocking revelations. From Sheila Carter-Sharp's heartfelt plea to Penelope Poppy Nozawa, to Luna Nozawa's desperate schemes meeting resistance from Bill Spencer, this episode promises to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Let's unpack the intricate web of relationships, hidden fears, and potential redemptions that are set to take center stage in Los Angeles' most dramatic family saga. Sheila's emotional confession to Poppy, a cry for help. The episode begins with a surprising turn as Sheila Carter-Sharp, the once feared matriarch who has fought tooth and nail to rebuild her reputation, finds herself in an unexpected moment of vulnerability. Sheila, now carrying the weight of concern for her granddaughter Luna, decides to confide in someone she never thought she'd turn to, Poppy Nozawa. While Sheila has always been a polarizing figure in the Forrester and Spencer circles, her transformation into a protective grandmother has softened even the hardest of hearts. In a dimly lit corner of Il Giardino, the restaurant where so many secrets have been spilled, Sheila pours out her fears to Poppy in a hushed, almost trembling voice. She reveals the depth of her worry about Luna's erratic behavior and the dangerous path she seems to be treading. Adding a new layer to this interaction, Sheila admits to Poppy that she's been keeping tabs on Luna through subtle means, checking her social media, asking around mutual acquaintances, and even following up on cryptic messages Luna left behind. But despite her efforts, Sheila remains in the dark about Luna's true intentions. She confides that her heart sank when Luna hinted at a deep resentment towards Steffi Forrester Finnegan, a grudge that could push her to unthinkable extremes. Sheila, haunted by her own dark past, fears that history might repeat itself through Luna. This conversation isn't just a plea for help, it's a moment of raw honesty where Sheila wrestles with her guilt as a grandmother who couldn't steer Luna away from chaos. Poppy, on the other hand, reacts with a complex mix of emotions during this exchange. Having distanced herself from Luna after the devastating accusations of framing her for multiple murders, Poppy initially appears cold and detached. However, as Sheila's words sink in, a flicker of maternal instinct seems to awaken within her. Poppy's face, etched with years of pain and regret, softens for a fleeting moment. Could this be the turning point for Poppy to reclaim her role as a mother? There's a chilling hint dropped during their talk. Poppy mutters under her breath about the power of a mother's love, both to create and to destroy. It's a subtle foreshadowing of the lengths she might go to if pushed to protect others from Luna's potential wrath. This scene sets the stage for a possible redemption arc for Poppy, who has long been cast as a pariah in her own family's story. Deacon's dilemma and Sheila's alternative path. Meanwhile, Sheila's husband, Deacon Sharp, finds himself grappling with a moral conundrum that threatens to tear apart the fragile trust they built. After Sheila finally revealed the secret bond she had been nurturing with Luna, Deacon is stunned to learn about the ominous words Luna spoke regarding Steffi. His immediate instinct as a man who has walked the line between right and wrong countless times is to involve law enforcement. He paces the small, cluttered backroom of Il Giardino, his mind racing with images of what Luna might be capable of doing if left unchecked. Deacon's rugged features betray his inner turmoil. He knows that going to the police could protect Steffi and others, but it might also shatter any chance of saving Luna from herself. Sheila, however, vehemently opposes this plan, her eyes flashing with a mix of desperation and determination. She argues that bringing in the authorities would only alienate Luna further, pushing her deeper into a spiral of anger and recklessness. Instead, Sheila proposes a more personal approach, one that involves reaching out to those closest to Luna in hopes of staging an intervention. This decision adds a fascinating dynamic to the episode, as Sheila's past as a manipulator and schemer makes her idea both intriguing and risky. Will her alternative route lead to salvation or disaster? The tension between Deacon's black and white view of justice and Sheila's gray area tactics creates a compelling conflict that promises to unfold in unpredictable ways over the coming episodes. Luna's dangerous game with Bill Spencer. Turning our attention to Luna Nozawa, the young woman at the heart of this storm, the episode takes a darker turn as her actions grow increasingly reckless. After being urged by Sheila to leave town and start anew, Luna instead chooses a path of defiance. Unbeknownst to Sheila, Luna has not only returned to the apartment she was supposed to abandon but has also made a chilling acquisition, a gun now hidden among her belongings. This detail, revealed through a tense scene where Luna nervously glances at a drawer in her dimly lit room, adds a layer of dread to her storyline. What is her endgame? Is she planning to confront Steffi and Finn once more, or does she have other targets in mind? Luna's next move is to approach Bill Spencer, a man who has been both a mentor and a complicating factor in her chaotic life. Under the guise of seeking help, Luna attempts to charm Bill, her words dripping with a calculated sweetness as she sits across from him in his lavish Spencer Publications office. Perhaps she's angling for financial support to fuel her next steps, or maybe she's looking for a safe haven to hide from the consequences of her actions. But Bill, seasoned by years of navigating deceit and drama, isn't easily swayed. In a surprising twist, he throws Luna a curveball. His tone shifts from warm to wary as he questions her motives with piercing intensity. Could Bill have uncovered hints of Luna's dangerous intentions? Rumors have been swirling around town, and Bill's vast network of informants might have tipped him off to the gun or her lingering obsession with Steffi. This interaction is loaded with subtext, as Bill himself is no stranger to controversy. Having harbored a convict in his home and orchestrated her pardon, Bill carries his own burden of guilt. The episode subtly hints that Bill sees Luna as a reflection of his own past mistakes, a chance to right a wrong he helped create by taking her under his wing. As their conversation unfolds, Bill's piercing gaze seems to search Luna's soul for any sign of remorse. Will he step up to stop her before she crosses a line from which there's no return, or will his own complicated history cloud his judgment? The stakes couldn't be higher as this confrontation teeters on the edge of redemption or ruin. The looming threat and unanswered questions. As the episode builds toward its climax, the looming threat of Luna's next move hangs heavy over every character. Sheila's fear for her granddaughter's future is palpable. Poppy's potential re-entry into Luna's life offers a glimmer of hope, and Bill's unexpected resistance might just be the key to averting disaster. Yet, so many questions remain unanswered. What exactly does Luna plan to do with the weapon she now possesses? Is her vendetta against Steffi the only driving force, or are there deeper, more personal motivations at play? And how will the delicate balance of trust and betrayal among Sheila, Deacon, and Poppy hold up under this mounting pressure? Adding an inventive twist to the narrative, whispers of a hidden diary found in Luna's apartment suggest there might be more to her story than meets the eye. Could this diary, filled with scrawled confessions and cryptic clues, reveal a side of Luna that even Sheila doesn't know? Perhaps it holds the key to understanding her obsession with Steffi, or even a tragic backstory that explains her descent into darkness. This fictional element adds an extra layer of mystery to an already intricate plot, ensuring that fans will be buzzing with theories long after the credits roll. Next, we will explore the tantalizing romantic tension brewing on the Bold and the Beautiful as Will and Electra navigate a crossroads in their blossoming relationship. As summer approaches in the sun-drenched streets of Los Angeles, the heat isn't just in the weather, it's in the air between this young couple who are grappling with mismatched desires. Will is eager to deepen their intimacy, while Electra stands firm in her values, creating a rift that could make or break their love story. Will they rise to become the next iconic super couple of the summer, joining the legendary ranks of B&B's romantic history? Let's delve into their journey, unpack the challenges they face, and reminisce about the unforgettable love stories that have defined this beloved soap opera over the decades. Will and Electra, a love at a crossroads. The heart of this storyline beats with the passionate yet troubled connection between Will and Electra, a couple whose chemistry has been undeniable since their very first encounter. Their love story began over a year ago in the bustling halls of Forrester Creations, where a chance collision, quite literally, as Will accidentally knocked over Electra's design sketches, sparked an instant attraction. Will's eyes, full of wonder and curiosity, locked with Electra's, and in that fleeting moment, it was as if the world around them faded away. Since then, they'd been the epitome of young love, often spotted stealing kisses in the design studio or sharing quiet lunches at a nearby cafe, their laughter echoing through the LA sunshine. However, beneath their idyllic romance lies a growing tension that threatens to unravel everything they've built. Will, fueled by the fervor of youth and the promise of a sultry summer, yearns to take their relationship to a more intimate level. His thoughts are consumed by visions of long, moonlit nights and passionate escapades, dreaming of a romance that sizzles as much as the LA heat. He's dropped subtle hints during their beachside walks, his hand lingering on hers, his words laced with longing as he speaks of making memories that last a lifetime. But Electra, with her grounded nature and deep-rooted principles, isn't ready to cross that threshold. Raised with a strong moral compass, she cherishes their bond but refuses to compromise her values for fleeting moments of passion. In a poignant scene at a secluded park bench overlooking the Pacific, she gently but firmly tells Will that true love is worth waiting for, her eyes reflecting both determination and a hint of sadness at the divide between them. A clash of desires and outside interference. The friction between Will and Electra doesn't go unnoticed by those around them, adding another layer of complexity to their struggle. Luna Nozawa, ever the meddler with a knack for stirring the pot, attempts to play Cupid in her own unorthodox way. Late one evening, under the guise of offering friendly advice, Luna sends Will a series of flirtatious texts, suggesting ways to spice things up with Electra. Her messages, dripping with innuendo and accompanied by suggestive emojis, are meant to push Will into action, but they backfire spectacularly. Will, loyal to Electra despite their current discord, leaves Luna on read, his silence a sharp rebuke to her interference. This moment, captured in a tense close-up of Will staring at his phone with a furrowed brow, underscores his commitment to navigating this issue on his own terms, even if the path ahead is uncertain. Their relationship has already weathered significant storms, proving their resilience as a couple. They've stood united against the jealous machinations of Remy, a former rival who once tried to sabotage their bond with vicious rumors at Forrester Creations. Additionally, they've deflected Luna's misguided attempts to insert herself into their dynamic, showcasing a strength that hints at their potential to become a lasting pair. Yet, this latest hurdle, differing views on intimacy, feels more personal, more raw, than any external threat. As summer looms with its promise of long days and endless possibilities, the question lingers, will this rough patch forge them into a stronger unit, or will it be the wave that finally breaks them apart? The legacy of B&B supercouples, a romantic hall of fame. To understand the weight of Will and Electra's potential as the next big B&B couple, we must take a nostalgic stroll through the storied history of love on this iconic show. The Bold and the Beautiful has long been a treasure trove of epic romances, dramatic triangles, and pairings that have captured the hearts of fans across generations. At the forefront of this legacy is the original love triangle of Ridge Forrester, Brooke Logan, and Taylor Hayes, a saga of passion and heartbreak that has spanned decades. Their story, marked by stolen glances at glamorous galas and tearful confrontations in the Forrester mansion, remains a benchmark for soap opera romance, with fans still debating who truly holds Ridge's heart after all these years. The older generations have also left their indelible mark on B&B's romantic tapestry. Eric Forrester, the patriarch with a charm as timeless as his designs, has woven his way through countless love affairs, from the fiery Brooke to the dangerous Sheila Carter, before finding a tender, enduring connection with Donna Logan. Their quiet moments, often shared over morning coffee in Eric's sprawling estate, are a testament to love's ability to heal even the most tumultuous pasts. Then there's Bill Spencer, the quintessential bad boy turned mogul, whose list of conquests includes the enigmatic Quinn Fuller and the steadfast Katie Logan. Yet, as fans often jest, Bill's greatest romance seems to be with his own reflection, his swagger and self-assured grin a constant in every love story he enters. The younger generation, rivalries and resolutions. Shifting focus to the younger crowd, B&B has never shied away from crafting messy, addictive love stories for its next wave of stars. Liam Spencer's back and forth between Steffi Forrester and Hope Logan was once the talk of the town, with the two women, once archenemies, now unlikely allies, battling over his affections in a rivalry that kept viewers hooked. Their iconic showdowns, often set against the backdrop of Forrester Creations' boardroom or a windswept cliff, were as much about personal pride as they were about love. Now, both have found stability in their respective relationships, Steffi with the devoted Finn, and Hope with the charismatic Carter Walton, whose recent engagement has sent waves of joy through the fanbase. Yet, whispers of the beloved Thope pairing, Thomas and Hope, still echo in online forums, a reminder of the unpredictable nature of soap opera romance. This rich history of hookups, heartbreaks, and happily ever afters provides a vibrant backdrop for Will and Electra's journey. Each couple in B&B's past has faced unique challenges, be it forbidden love, family feuds, or personal demons, yet many have emerged as symbols of enduring passion. As Will and Electra stand on the precipice of their own defining moment, they have the chance to carve their names alongside these legends. The summer heat, with its beach bonfires and rooftop parties, could be the perfect setting for their love to either ignite or fizzle out, depending on whether they can bridge the gap between desire and principle. Imagining the future, a summer of love or loss? Adding a speculative twist to their tale, let's imagine a hidden element that could sway the direction of Will and Electra's romance. What if Electra has been keeping a secret of her own, a past heartbreak that explains her hesitation to rush into intimacy? Perhaps, years ago, before meeting Will, she trusted someone with her heart only to be deeply wounded, a betrayal scrawled in tear-stained letters she still keeps tucked away in a locked drawer. This invented backstory, revealed in a future episode through a heartfelt confession under a starlit sky, could deepen the audience's empathy for Electra and challenge Will to prove that his love is patient and true. Such a revelation would add a poignant layer to their conflict, turning a simple disagreement into a test of trust and understanding. As we look ahead to the coming episodes, the question on every fan's mind is whether Will and Electra have what it takes to become the super couple of the summer. Their story is still unfolding, with each glance, each argument, and each tender moment building toward a climax that could define their legacy on the bold and the beautiful. Will they join the ranks of Ridge and Brooke, Steffi and Finn, or even the unconventional pairings like Bill and Quinn? Or will their differences prove too vast, leaving them as a bittersweet memory in the annals of B&B history? Join the conversation and share your favorites. In wrapping up this deep dive into the romantic drama of the bold and the beautiful, we invite you to reflect on the countless love stories that have shaped this show over the years. From the enduring triangles of the past to the fresh faces of Will and Electra, B&B continues to deliver delicious hookups, breathtaking betrayals, and beautiful connections that keep us coming back for more. Which couple holds a special place in your heart? Are you rooting for Will and Electra to overcome their current struggles and emerge as the next iconic pair?